It is my fear that in view of the direction in which things are moving today, the political and economic dynamics of the countries of the world may lead to a world war. It is not only the poorer countries of the world, but also the richer nations that are being affected by this. Therefore, it is the duty of the superpowers to sit down and find a solution to save humanity from the brink of disaster. We have gathered here to talk about and listen to that word that can bring about tranquility and contentment within our heart. And that word is peace. When a large chunk of society and many countries become the victims of deprivation and cruelty and become restless due to injustice, then hatred grows. It is also made clear that all people should be granted equal rights without any discrimination or prejudice. This is the key and golden principle that lays the foundation for harmony between different groups and nations and for the establishment of peace. Another requirement for peace between nations based on justice is given in chapter 15 of the Holy Quran, in verse 59, where it states that no party should ever look enviously at the resources and wealth of others. And similarly, no country should seek to unjustly appropriate or take over the resources of another country on the false pretext of trying to assist or support them. As a community, we constantly draw the attention of the world towards the establishment of peace and security. And certainly, we make full efforts within our resources towards achieving these goals. As the head of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat, I regularly speak about such matters whenever the opportunity arises. The Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said that whoso sheds the blood of an innocent person is not a Muslim. It seems that just as the League of Nations miserably failed in its objectives, the status and respect of the United Nations continues to fall by the day. If the requirements of justice are not fulfilled, then no matter how many organizations are formed for the sake of peace, their efforts will prove fruitless. We should utilize all of our resources and capabilities to foster a better society, to help God's creation and to spread love, affection, and peace at every level. The urgent and critical need of the world today is to establish peace and faith in God. Unquestionably, with each day that passes, the world is becoming increasingly unstable and dangerous. And there are a number of potential causes of this. For example, the financial crisis and economic instability that has affected many parts of the world may be one major factor. Another possible root cause is the lack of justice displayed by certain world leaders towards their own people and towards others. We are living in extremely precarious and dangerous times in which the state of the world is a cause of huge concern. Conflict and disorder is consuming the world and threatening international peace and security. In Eastern Europe, hostilities between Russia and Ukraine and other European countries are continuing to flare. All people and all organizations must collectively endeavor to uphold human values and strive to make the world in which we live a better and far more harmonious place. However, it cannot be said that Western governments who claim to be truly democratic are entirely innocent or blameless. Rather, in the West, we also see that sometimes laws or rules are enacted that are in conflict with Western claims of being beacons of universal religious freedom and tolerance.